So the summer movie season is finally upon us, and what a way to kick it off than starting with the most highly anticipated comic book movie of the year. Now, having said that, all you guys out there, you're gonna prepare to open up your wallets a little bit wider. Not only do you have to pay for this movie, but you're gonna have to pay for one of these little cute guys. That's right, little baby Groot. You know you're gonna buy it, you can't resist it. He's just so damn cute. I see you a little bit later. And with that, I'm welcome you to another episode of The Romantic Tour. My goal, as always, is to enhance your movie watching experience. So James Gunn returns, bringing us, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, the follow-up to one of Marvel's most beloved movies. I know it's one of my personal favorites. And he returns and he really does what he did in the first one and bring us just the pure entertainment, pure fun and joy once again. Now, what James Gunn does so well here is what he did in the first one, is bring us something that's wildly entertaining, wildly fun, and of course, focusing on what we really loved the most about the first movie, and that's the characters themselves, whether it be Star-Lord, Groot, you know, obviously Raccoon and Gamora and Drax and all that. There's so much fun. He's really honed into these characters and know how to bring us that dynamic again, which was present in the first movie. These guys they're like typical families, what they are. They may hate each other sometimes, they'll bicker, they'll fight, but at the end of the day, they'll have each other's back, and we love these characters, and he brings them once again center stage, and this is what makes this movie so much fun. Now, make no mistake, despite all I've been saying here, it doesn't reach the heights that the first one does. You know, that might disappoint some people. People are like, oh, the people always ask if it's good, is as good as the first one, and no, it's not. But that doesn't mean it's not a good movie. Some people might hear that and say, oh, it's no good because it's not as good as the first, and that's just not the case. It's still a great, entertaining movie. It's because, you know, when they may play out, so forgive me for this reference, but, you know, you got Kevin Durant. He's not LeBron James, but it doesn't mean he's not a great player, and it's what we have here. This movie is not the part one, but it's still great and it's still fun. Again, there's some reasons why it's not as good in a moment, but you know, again, what you're gonna really enjoy about this is the characters, is this dynamic again that's present here, and particularly a couple characters. One is obviously Baby Groot. You know, he's just so damn cute. He steals every scene he's in. He's gonna make Disney a boatload of fucking money. It's just how it goes, and I thought as much when he saw the trailers. And yes, indeed, he is everything that he's been built up to be. But he's not the only one. Another huge surprise here was Yondu. I know he was cool in the first movie, but now he's given the most depth here. He's given that true hero, the hero's arc in this one, and he pretty much gives us the biggest emotional punch of the movie. Obviously, something that this one doesn't have as much as the first one. Some of that kind of the emotional, kind of sweetness to it. There are some heartfelt moments, but they don't always hit as much as I thought they should have. But at the end of the day, you know, he's great. He's that crux of this movie. He's the one that goes through that hero's journey, surprisingly so. But like I mentioned before, there are some issues. Number one, it's just the story itself. It seems a little bit uneven at times. The narrative is kind of strange. It doesn't really pick up to the third act. You really don't know what's really going on. There's no real purpose to the team this time around as much. They kind of start off together, they branch off, come back together to obviously in the third act to complete. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'll kind of keep it very vague. But at the end of the day, it's kind of missing that straight narrative that I'm used to seeing from other movies. And of course, the villain, as always, again, it's Marvel. You know, they have this gold people, which you really don't care about. You know, they pop in and out. Don't really know much about them. They're called the Sovereign. I guess those are the comic may be familiar with them, but I have no idea who they are. But they pop in and out at times. It's kind of strange. We don't know who they are and all that. Again, a small thing. And the music itself, I love the music in the first one and this one, not quite as much. The music was fine. It just didn't have that oomph. It didn't have some of the great tunes that the first one had. But again, the minor gripes. The casual fan's not going to care. You're going to love this movie because it's fun. It's entertaining. These characters are back who we love again. And I can't wait to see the third one. And don't forget, guys, there's about 5 end credit scenes. It's small, but there's 5 end credit scenes for you guys who may not know. I've heard that already. But either way, Guardians of the Galaxy, you're going to see it. You damn well should. It's fun. It's great. It's just not amazing, okay? And the people don't get excited. It's still a great movie to go watch. No question about it. Great summer movie to kick off the season. You guys watch it. Of course you are. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. And as always, if you haven't done so already, subscribe below and feed money to go to the movies and talk about it afterwards. See you guys next time.